So it's week 16 at the Crown, very excited, we're outside, and as we said the last couple of weeks, the scaffolding is coming down. You can see the new gable wall at the top there, the crest is going to be put on there with a telehandler in a week or so. Slight delay with that because we want to get the structural engineer's opinion about whether or not it's still going to be too heavy and whether it needs some kind of reinforcing on the back. So that is the reason why the scaffolding's come down without the crest going up. I know there will be some people locally worried that we're going to not put the crest back up, but that is absolutely the case. Come inside and let's have a look at another week's great progress. So we started on the top floor again this week. If you come a little bit closer and look out the window, you will see that we've got the guys measuring up for the balustrade all the way around the outside of the first floor. What we're actually doing here is looking at when the roofers come, this will be built in such a way that in the future it could be used as amenity space. It could essentially be additional gardening space, and there is a reason for that, but I'm going to keep it quiet for now. In terms of what's happened this week, so we've got a lot more drainage gone, a lot of the scaffolding is now gone. The guys are taking the last few bits from the front as we're speaking, so that's enabled them to now get the diggers in and to finish off the last trenches. And then next week, if you look out there, you can see the roof that's covered up. So next week, the job is to get that off, rebattened, felted, and put the roof tiles back on. Come this way, you can see now all the metal framing is up across all of the ceilings, all the hot, cold, and electric, all the first fix is done up here now. And as we come up through here, it's very exciting. So previously you can see this being blocked up, but we now have what will become the doorway. So on the first floor, we've not got huge, massive visual changes, but lots of little things that have been going on this week, which are making all the difference. So for example, all of the lintels are in now for the new doorways. So that allows the guys then, this is going to be cut out for a doorway into this bedroom. If you turn around as well, as we go around the windows, most of the windows have now got their window boards in. Might seem like a little thing, but actually 30, 35 window boards takes quite a lot of doing, but it's a fiddly job at the end that is a pain, whereas doing it now makes a lot more sense. So come this way and we'll keep what's going on. And again, you can see from this side then, the lintel is where that doorway is going to be. We're stood in the kitchen area now. This has been blocked up previously. As we come through, pretty much all of these now are double boarded. We're just waiting for the staircase to go in so we can open up the corridor, and then these last temporary doorways can be double boarded, and then the plastering can begin in a couple of weeks. And we keep coming, again we've got more lintels for doorways, so you can start to see now where the entrances are going to be. And then as we come through onto the roof at the back here, so we can see that we've got all of the old fire escape staircases, all of the old steelwork iron and whatever that we don't want on the site anymore. That's all come off, so the building is more or less as it's going to carry on. It just needs a good clean at the end, and then the guys are measuring up for the balustrades as we saw before. Work starts next week on this roof, so this will be changed over here, and then also that structure there, that will be replaced. Scaffolding can come down shortly on that part, and we've also had some more CCTV cameras installed now that all the areas of basically a lot of the work has been done, so we've been able to put those up. We've now got coverage cameras and alarms on all of the areas of the site, so we're nice and secure again, which is great. So at the ground floor now, we're in the kitchen area, which has changed a little bit from last week. So if we come through, we've still got this wall up, so some of this will go and open out this space, and we've got kitchen behind us, and then the living room. But what has happened this week is that this wall has been put in, which on the other side of this then creates the corridor to the bedrooms. So as we come through, this will be the utility area. Again, some of this wall will be gone. There'll be a stud wall with a door there and a couple of washer dryers in that space, so that's practical. Then we've got another bedroom at the back here, which is now taking shape. We'll have the windows installed, and then as we come through here, because this wall has now gone up, you can now see the corridor, the entrance to this bedroom, which is the smallest one, and then this lovely big bedroom with the three huge windows in it. You've got to see where the radiators. We can now really start to see the layout. That you've got the hot and cold for the radiators. You've got the electrics at the right height for the kitchenette, and then you can see the sockets either side of what will be the bed here. So I'm sat where the bed is now, the kitchen area on that side, and then you've got all of this space. There'll be a little probably table and two seats, or like a bath, like a kitchen stool with stools either side. So Louise is working on that at the moment, working it all out. We've got the old door there, look, that we've said a couple of times. And as we come through, obviously this will all change in the next few weeks. So this is where the old door was, so that's now been bricked up, it's all ready to go. We're in, I want to get one of the nice big rooms, and then we've got the stairs have arrived. So the staircase, all the pieces of this, like a huge jigsaw puzzle, are all laid out here, all numbered. Somebody's got to work that out next week. So that's all there. We're now starting to break out this bit, so you can see where the corridor will be, and another doorway in there, which I'll give you some perspective in a second. As we come in here, this is the old bathroom, toilet area. So if you remember last week, this wall was here. Now that's now come out because it's now not needed to support the staircase, which was an entrance. So this is now opened up. The ensuite will be in this corner here, and then you can see that gives us the space for the bedroom on this side. And then as we carry on through, we're in now what will be a bedroom here and the entrance way here. So this will be like the sort of the entrance reception. There'll be a doorway here, which will then take you to the corridor, which will run the length of the building, and then the staircase here. So you come into here, up the stairs, which you can now see. It's all been boarded from the inside. And then if you look again, there's another staircase there, which allows access to the bedroom. So in order to get to that bedroom, you have to come up and round, and then you'll be able to get into that door there. So really, really good progress. More bits of staircase here. Glad that's not me having to work on that out next week. And then as we come back on site, so at the back, so we now come out of the entrance, you've got the old doorway there, the gas meter that's being moved by Cadent in a couple of weeks' time, and our brand new cameras up there, look, to keep an eye on what's going on. And the pedestrian gate over there, it's just been measured up so that that'll be replaced for a nice black gate with a key so that only the tenants can access the site, so we don't get lots of through traffic. So super impressed with the progress as always. Check in next week for another video update.